What up, y'all? Let me show you what I got going on. We are digging holes for more piers like this. Our foundation is pier and beam. As you can see, the original outside foundation wall has been damaged by water just over the years. There's some places that are, in good condition, but we're shoring up the foundation with these posts and piers. So I'm digging for these piers underneath the living room section. The first floor bedroom section of the house. So we are going below the frost line, wide enough for 1 story, 4,000 PSI concrete with number 3 rebar, all up to code. We are placing, these holes aren't completely finished. I still got to finish those holes out. But basically going along every structural wall, which is this line, that line, and this outside wall, we are going to shore up. Oh, these are the original piers, which is crazy. This whole house is like just being held up by some old brick piers. But we're gonna put some nice thick cement block piers like that over there. Peace of mind, people, peace of mind. I might be doing too much, but it's just a peace of mind thing. I had a friend over here yesterday walking the property with me. He's experienced carpenter, furniture builder, and just, can do everything type of guy. And we were talking about peace of mind and how there's some spots on his house that he worries about to this day, because he's like, oh, I skipped that, I didn't do that. And because of peace of mind, it would have been nice to do, so he doesn't have to worry about it. But he's worried about shit when there's a storm or a wind coming or, whatever. So peace of mind, the house should not fall down if we put more piers. So here you go.
Alright, that's the height I'm at. I want to get to about here, so got a little bit more digging to do. But I'm so proud of the space down here. It's so clean. It used to be really bad, but now I actually enjoy being down here. Don't mind that insulation. I gotta take that out still, but whew, it's like clean down here. Yeah, I'm proud of it. All right, I'm over here digging for a pier so I can pour a foundation inside of it. You know the drill. I'm digging these holes. Later I'm going to take Madame Zeroni up the hill. But anyway, I got my Sawzall out because we've got to cut out a huge root that's going right across the center of the hole that I'm digging. So, one sec. Nice size root. Pretty sure that probably came from the tree that we cut down in the front yard.
So I already started to dig some holes. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes dug. But you could see we marked out one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, all the way up in that corner, one there, one against here, one there, one against here, all the way in that corner, all the way across this wall, every 8 feet, one here, one here, one against this, and then that comes out to 21 new holes that I have to dig, well, minus 5, plus a pier here, a pier in this corner, and then a pier there. And then normal foundation or new foundation. Yeah, man, I got a lot of fucking digging to do. So, I've got 5 of 21 holes done. It's been really just today. I dug 1 hole yesterday, but now it's go time. You can see the different spikes. We're going all the way, pretty much all the way around the whole outside, and a few more on the inside. And yeah, so let the hole digging continue. This is a good angle to see really what we're doing. 24 by 24 by 24, right up against the wall, every 8 feet. So 1 in the corner down there, 1 right in front of the camera, 1 right here. I just started digging this one here, and then 1 in that far corner. Those will hold the joists on this side of the house and help support and take some weight off of this this old brick foundation wall. And then that will just rip right across this way as well. So we were just looking this way, now we're looking down. So pier support there, pier hole, all the way down, every 8 feet. It just makes sense. It makes sense, and it might be overkill, but we're getting her done. We're doing it. We are doing it. Moving and grooving. Take a break. My lower back has told me it's time to stop. And I don't have a light. Okay. All right. Okay, so let me show you what I've done so far. Here is 1 hole. Not finished. I have to break this concrete and build the hole out that way a little bit, but we're close. Take you over here. That hole is finished. That hole is finished. I've got 1 more in the corner over there. I've got 1 more here, and then 1 more in the corner over there to do. What else? I started that one. You can kind of start to see the trend here. Finished this one, started that one, started that one, started that one. I told you I started that one, finished this one. Look at all this dirt down here. It's got piles and mounds of dirt. Okay, finished this one. I marked them off with these pieces of rebar. So 1's going there. You could maybe see the rebar in the back corner. 1's going there. Rebar, 1's going there. 1's going there. 1's going there. So yeah, this is where I've been hanging out today, which honestly, it hasn't been that bad. I cleaned the shit out of it down here over the last couple months. There used to be just garbage and garbage. Now it's just dirt. There's a little bit of insulation there that I need to pick up, but and hanging right there. But otherwise, I've cleared this whole place out. So we're gonna do it the right way. We're not gonna F around with it. We're just gonna do it the right way and get it done so that we have peace of mind that everything else we want to do with the house will be supported by a solid foundation. So yeah, that's all I got for today. I am sweaty, tired, I'm starting to cramp. I think I have 1 more day of this and I'll be done with with all the holes. So peace out. See you tomorrow. All right, beautiful people. Day 2 of digging holes for more foundation piers. Let me take you underneath to show you what we are working with. So as you remember, we're doing holes, pretty much 20 holes all underneath here, just to re-support everything. The holes that I have to dig are 24 by 24 by 24-ish. I'm kind of stopping around 20 inches. It's enough. It's hard dirt. But as you can see, I'm going right up to the edge of where this brick foundation ends, and where the footing will be poured will go right up against that. So a lot of security. Here is another hole. This one's in the corner. Again, going right up against the wall. So yeah, you get the drill. Another hole. I just started this one right here, but we're shooting holes all the way down. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, so I got to get up in that corner and start those holes. But we're moving and grooving. Moving and grooving. Got a lot of dirt down here now. But it's coming together. I'm so sore. And I'm so tired. Oh, I might hire my friend Freddie to help me finish digging those holes, because 20 holes, one person, it's just a lot. I think in my 20s, I would have had an easier time, but I'm 35 now, and my body is feeling it. Body is feeling it. I just took lunch. I did not want to get back up. But remember that book Holes? Yeah. That's what's happening. I'm tired of digging holes. Well, that's too dang bad. I mean, no one's here to tell me to keep digging. It's just me. So nothing else can be done until these holes are dug. So like, it's just what it is. I just gotta keep fucking digging them. Excuse my language. Anywho, I'm gonna put my gloves on, a mask, crawl back into my dungeon and keep digging holes. All right, update time. We've got hole, 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 almost hole. I wanted to say, we are saving a ton of money by digging these holes ourselves. I got quoted $150 per hole. That's 20 holes. I already have 12 done. So, I mean, that's pretty good. 150 bucks to dig and pour a hole. And that's not the pier. It's another $80 for him to build the pier. So I think I'm going to do all of the digging and pouring, and then call this guy Francisco in to help me build the piers, because 20 of them is so annoying to do by yourself, and we could just fly through if we get some help from him. I'm not trying to do everything on my own. I'm not trying to be a superhero. I do want some help, but where I can save money and when I can dig a hole for 150 bucks myself, and why not? So yeah, that's what I wanted to add. Otherwise, I've got 8 more holes. If you're wondering what this is, it's the old sewer pipe. It's where it connects to the city. So the city sewer comes in from the street. That's the west side of the house. The street is up there, comes down underground to here and out. This is clay. It's an old sewer material, clay pipe. So the city will want us to fix this and replace it
with probably cast iron. Nothing, it's not connected to anything that's old. This is some old wiring I gotta pull out, but yeah, everything down here is safe. Don't worry. This isn't on. That's not on. We're good. Okay? All right, continue. This thing has been unreal. Whew. It's nice when you can sit down in the hole. You dug it out enough, and you can sit down and, oh, it feels nice. Whew. Digging holes like this isn't that bad. I could have it worse. You know? At least I can like somewhat move underneath here. It's not like a super tight crawl space. I've got enough space to maneuver, but it could be worse. Alright, that side's good. Depth-wise. Now I could clear all this shit out and then match it on this side. You feel me? Go! Fucking yeah, dude. Let's get this shit out of here. Hey. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on that whole fucking side. And then 7, 8 in the corners. I mean, I'm halfway done in 2 days. Really a day and a half. Shoosh. Alright, alright, alright. Whew. Daylight. Come at me. Go home. All right, that is it for day 1.5, day 2, we'll call it, of digging holes for the foundation. Surprise, surprise, this was a surprise for us. And honestly, we both took it really well. I feel like I've been wondering about this foundation
since day one, and just waiting for someone else to be like, yeah, you should probably redo the whole thing, but kind of pushing it off. And when I told Stephanie yesterday after a meeting with the foundation guy that it'd be best to go this route, also surprisingly very calm about it, and was like, all right, let's get it done. Although granted, she doesn't have to dig the holes. It was a surprise that we both were like, all right, let's just get it done, because I think for us, having peace of mind that the foundation has been taken care of, for the future, and whatever that brings, resale, living in it, I don't know, who knows. Besides the B&B stuff and short-term stuff that we want to do, but I'm talking like 30 years down the road. We want this house still standing. So peace of mind. Sorry I'm sweaty and gross, but we're pushing through, and I'm gonna get some help. Don't worry, y'all, I'm gonna get some help. So yeah, that breeze feels so good. I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. Peace. All right, beautiful people, it is the next day, and we are not digging holes today. We are filling holes. There were about 3 sketchy holes that were close to the old foundation that I just wanted to get filled in ASAP. So we are going to Kaufman's Lumber, and you are coming along with me. We have been using Kaufman's for a lot of our material. They're not too far from the house, and great people over there. So went back and forth about 7 times on this day, getting concrete, unloading it at the house, back and forth. I see you, concrete. Haha. What about like 6-minute drive, something like that? Not too shabby. Where my boys at? The boys have been helping me load up with the lunch early.
You can reach the right people.
All right, appreciate you. I got one more trip.
Okay.
Don't make fun of my work truck. Yeah, if I had a truck, it'd probably take 1 or 2 trips, maybe less. But anyway, we are headed back to the house, and we start pouring concrete later in this video. I absolutely love that. Strength concrete mix, 4,000 psi, and it's an 80-pound bag. Open to foot traffic in 24 hours. Okay, I won't be walking on it, but these are 80-pound bags, 4,000 psi, 4,000 pounds per square inch, which is necessary for code. We're also gonna throw some number 4 rebar in there too. This will all be going down in the holes that I've dug, and the rebar makes it stronger. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting excited. I'm gonna have to explain all that all over again once we start pouring. I love this shit, man. I love this shit. For some reason, I do not mind making 5 trips to the lumber yard and carrying these concrete bags. I don't know what it is. It's a little bit of like, I like doing shit on my own. I like figuring it out. I like to be able to do stuff without hiring a bunch of people. But
know, something about just doing it on your own. I'm not afraid to raise my hand when I need help.
You guys, I will ask for your help.
Like I did. Thanks for the help on the floor last week. And then we're POW. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so I had to get my ish together before I filmed anything. I wanted the system down, the system of it down before I filmed anything. So I didn't look like a fool, but I think I got it down now. I still look like a fool, but we're pouring concrete. I've got one hole filled. I've almost got the second one full. But let me show you my setup. We got the mixer going right here. All right. Add a little water. Look at that. I like a nice clean rim. Clean rim. That's how you know you're getting that nice pancake batter consistency. Then I'll turn it off because no one likes the splashes. Pop. That shouldn't be that hard. I'm tired. I'm getting weak. Pop that off. Let it all pour out. Oh yeah! Look at that. That's the.
No!
A little shake. Oh, did you get a little splatter?
No!
Yes. Yes.
No!
Yes.
No!
This is good.
Will this wash
It
out?
will wash out. This is initiation.
Initiation?
Yes, this is initiation. You barely passed because you're so freaking out about it. But we turn it back on. Okay? No. Put a little bit more water in there. So while I dump, this isn't hardening on the inside of the drum. Alright? Now, watch out. Excuse me. Now, I'm gonna take my mixture. Trust me, this is the easiest way to do this. I told you I look like a fool. I take my mixture. You might want to turn flash on. So then I bring my mixture up into this little hole. This is my little dungeon. Alright, crawl into my little hole. I get my concrete and pouring it into the hole. Look at that. Look at this one. This one's already done. Look how nice that looks. Ooh. So we're gonna fill this bad boy up with a couple shovelfuls until I can lift the bucket. My light died. Been out here all day, so looking kind of blind, working kind of blind. But I've been down here so much, I know exactly where all my holes are. But look at this, we're almost there. You see how I poured this right up into the corner? Mm-hmm. This is gonna be some nice support. Yeah, buddy, that's what we want.
When did the cinder blocks go in?
Once this cures and dries and can take weight, well then,
So how long does that take?
about 24 hours.
Oh, nice.
It's walkable within 24 hours, but I'm gonna pour all the holes before we block up probably. I mean, maybe Monday I'm gonna get help from somebody start blocking up at least these corners. And then, you know, I figured out another plan. I'm doing this kind of dumb. We're not pouring the concrete all at the same time, and we're gonna pour it all at the same time after this weekend. But I'm gonna get what I can done this weekend, and then I got a plan for after that because we have a new foundation that we have to pour, and we're just gonna pour it all at once. So yeah.
now that this bucket is liftable, I'm weak because I'm doing this all day. I'm tired. I can, oh, look at that. You know the thing that sucks about concrete? I can't be done until the hole is finished. I can't stop halfway and be like, oh, I'm tired, I want to finish. No, I have to fill this fucker to the brim, even if I don't want to. All right, so that's one nice little load there for you. Probably got 2 more bags of concrete. Follow me.
Oh my god.
Okay, now I'm going to show you something else that is really, really fun. It's the little things for me, you know, it's the small wins. You know, something like this, it's a one-man show. Tanner, our contractor, was here earlier helping me a little bit, but it's a one-man show, so I got to be doing a lot of things at the same time. So these small wins, like this bucket right here that's full of water, and you might be asking, what's that little clamp with the little hose there? Watch this. I'm gonna go under the house because our water source is under the house, the on and off switch. It's like the source from the street. I'm gonna go in there and turn that on, and this clamp is holding down the hose so that it won't go and spray everywhere. And I just think that's awesome. I just think that's a really cool, small little win. So watch this. Let me go in the back.
Yay.
Look at that, people. That's a small win right there. Look, now I can go over here. Look, hands-free. That thing's going. Now if I need water, I can just fill up my old 5-gallon bucket. Come right back over here. Look at that, clean rim. Clean rim. One nice clean rim. Not bad for a one-man show. Not bad at all. The amount of 80-pound bags of concrete I've moved today is gross. Oh, also, the first hole that I dug it way too big. And so it took like 10 bags of concrete to fill it instead of 5.
Okay.
But it's gonna be really freaking strong. Tornadoes come. Tornadoes, bring it on. This thing is standing through the tornado. This whole thing is gonna be a, what do you call it when you go underneath the ground?
Bunker.
Tornado shelter.
Oh.
Bunker, that also works. Water.
Okay.
No, no, drink water. So here, step into my office. This is where we can take a break. See, now I got the water running over there. I've got the mixer running behind me. Oh my gosh, I already have a headache. Just drinking enough water. But yeah, I'm gonna come over here and I make my little rebar. My little rebar puzzle. Take this wire now, and don't judge me, people. I should have gotten the little clampies that clamp, and you just twist it, but I didn't. All right, I didn't. I got just the wire, the whole shebang. So now I got to do all this and cut it myself, but I don't mind. Look at that. That's easy. Boom, boom, boom. And then I'm going to twist it like that. Get it a little bit tighter. I'm gonna push it down and then on to the next one. Take my little clippies. It's not what this is for, but it's been working. Go around the corner, pull it up, loop it. Hold on, loop it. Let's get a little more distance. Loop it, swoop it, like swoop, and then pull. Loop it, swoop it, pull. It's just like tying your shoe. Boom, down. Let's go down.
Is the wheelbarrow filling up with a lot of water?
Let's go. Yeah, let's go check the water. Come on, wheelbarrow's full. All right, look at that. All right, this hole's taking me a little bit longer than I wanted. All right, we're gonna put that right there. That was just a place marker for me. I want this a little bit further this way. Here to do that like that. That like that. These are 3x8s. These are half inch. Half inch is overkill. I could have went with 5/8. 3/8 is a little bit too skinny. So these are just extra strength on the side. As you see on this one, you have them poking out, but I'm gonna take my Sawzall once it's all dry and just clip those off so it's even. I'll clip off the end of those the end of that rebar so it's even to the concrete. So now that that is in there like so, I think I like it right here. Then I am going to now finish the hole. If I don't finish this. And that is what you call a one-man concrete crew.